What's this? 2 seconds early? Ha 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 ha! Ah, ha 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 ha. Loot. Is that your new instrument, Simmons? Is that what you're going to use to make your EP? This is the next task.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!
And thank you very much for the subscription, Epic, and thank you, Lunissa, for donating $1. That's very kind. Very, very kind of you. Okay, what was I saying? The next task is bullying Simmons into making an EP. And I use the term bullying in the nicest possible way. No bullying. No bullying. We're nice here. Let's. It's Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Fantastic. Gosh, I was confused for a second there. Good evening to Bino, Otto, Lunissa, Simmons. I nearly said Sims then. Simmons, and Epic. Gently coerce to make an EP. No, the captions went from gently caress to gently curse. Brilliant. How are you all doing? How has your day been? How has your week been? I'm not pronouncing that word. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that word out loud. So I don't actually know how to pronounce it. Is it caress? Is it not caress? Because it's spelled care but with 2 S's on the end. You see my confusion?
I do. It's caress.
Caress, okay.
You are correct.
Yeah!
Caress is correct.
Yeah! Caress, okay, good. Don't caress Simmons, gently or otherwise. Also, very nice to see a new face in the chat. Welcome. Right. Speaking of gentle coercion, I may have just been gently coerced into starting my rack mount project earlier than intended. Well, lurking is absolutely fine. If that's your thing. But chatting is also fine as well. Totally. What have you phone up? Do E. Sorry. Yeah, I'm the server rack project. Let me explain what it's all about. Basically, I've got my retro computers and they're all pretty darn spiffing, but I've got a lot of them. And a number of them are at my parents' house in the loft because that's the only place that I can store them. And you know, it's not very convenient, this setup, because it's very cramped. Basically, let's say I've got my XP machine, which is currently on the desk, and I've got my Pentium 2, which is not on the desk, and I've also got my AMD Thunderbird with the Voodoo 3 in it, which doesn't work at the moment. Also on the floor under the desk. If I want to swap my computers out, I've got to drag whatever's on the desk off the desk after painstakingly unplugging everything from the back, and then haul whatever I want to use onto the desk, shuffle things around so that the computer I've just taken off the desk is now under the desk, and then plug everything back in. All in all, a bit of a pain in the butt, and it can be a barrier, you know? It can be a barrier. And so I feel like I have the means and the technology to make this better. And buying a bigger desk is not a solution, Kovold. The desk's already huge. It's got a massive CRT on it. It's got a 20-inch CRT. Anyway, yes, the solution was to get a server rack, as you correctly assume, and rebuild all these computers in nice little rack-mounted cases. I wasn't going to do that until I had the space for it, but it turns out I kind of do have the space if I shove the rack under my desk. So now I'm giving it some consideration. It's not going to be a cheap project, that's the problem. Because first of all, I'll have to get the rack. Second, I'll have to get cases. Third, I'll have to get a KVM switch and one of those power distribution things. A what? Whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know. And, well, the size that I can fit under my desk is going to be 12 units, or 12U. One unit is, I don't know, how big is it? I've got a 1U HDMI switcher on my desk, which I hasten to add was very kindly funded by the community. Thank you once again. It's a fantastic piece of kit. It's about 40. What's that? 45 millimeters in height, roughly. So that gives you an idea of what 12U might be. So that's 1U. A standard, like, if you were to build a standard computer, in a rack, you would probably need a 4U case. So I'd have space for 2 computers plus all the extra little bits that I would need. There's KVM, power, possibly my HDMI switcher, but I would need that for other things as well. And yes, that is a good idea. And I did look at, there's a fantastic subreddit called Home Lab, which is very inspiring. It's basically people's home server setups, and it's fabulous. Also, people who have just got a load of Raspberry Pis in a drawer, but there you go. It's a thing. Ooh, Epic's had an idea. Tell you what, why don't I start the game up? Why don't I start The Sims up and then we can discuss it while it's loading? I have discovered that, well, I mean, it's probably feasible to put things in a smaller case because you can get 90-degree adapters for things like PCI and AGP. So it's very possible I can get away with that. Just, I guess it requires the right kind of case, doesn't it, with the facility for that. Because if there's nowhere to mount those 90-degree things, then it's not really going to do you many favours, is it? So, lots of research will be required. Lots and lots. But I think it can be done. And I think it's going to improve my situation. You know what else? Another stupid idea, but possibly stupid, possibly doable. And I've just explained it to Otto. Yeah, I mean, ventilation's going to be another challenge, isn't it? These are old computers. I don't think that... I mean, ventilation is obviously important, but if you saw the case that my Pentium 2 is in, you'd be thinking, how the heck does that manage? It's got one crappy little fan at the back of it and no holes in the case, pretty much. Yeah. Anyway, the other stupid, possibly harebrained, possibly mad scientist idea that I had, ripping out the guts of some of my retro consoles, sympathetically, of course, no destruction involved, and in an entirely reversible process. Ripping out the guts of my consoles. And putting them in like 1 or 2U cases. I don't know how viable that would be, but I feel like it can be done. You know, you look at the PS2 Slim, for example. That's a tiny little case for that. So I feel like just with the right amount of, you know, with the right cabling, you wouldn't really need to do much, to my mind. The hardest part would be interfacing it with a different disk drive, but it's not really super necessary. I'm just throwing ideas out there. I think it could be done. I think it could be done. You'd struggle with things like... Well, actually, no. Think about it. Things like the N64 cartridge consoles, they'd probably be easier, wouldn't they? Because you just need to move the cartridge slot to like the front of the case, cut a hole for it. When I said non-destructive, I meant non-destructive to the consoles. The rack cases, well, it doesn't matter then. I'll get someone to do it for you. Ooh, is that an offer? Is that an invitation? Yeah, I just think it can be done, and probably quite easily. It's just a case of rearranging stuff. Possibly getting some like extenders for the cables to make sure that they go all the way to the back of the unit. Now, to answer your question, is it possible to have the PC's output to a single display bus and powered by a switch? That way you may only need to plug in one power cable into the wall, no need to keep swapping the monitor connections out, just plug the monitor into the bus. That is what a KVM switch is for. What it does, I don't know what exactly it stands for, but it lets you switch between different sets of VGA and PS2 inputs. No, something like that. Essentially, you switch which computer you're using at any one time. So you plug keyboard, mouse, monitor into your KVM switch's output, and then you connect your computers to the inputs. So then all you need to do is just flick a switch and you're using a different computer. That is the idea. So yeah, short answer, yes. Retro PC console thing. You see, I get what you're saying. However, one of the things, and I want to just make it clear, I'm not against emulation. Emulation is fantastic, and it's just what we need for preservation and for the longevity of retro games. Not against it at all. However, on this channel, I like to do things with real hardware where possible. As such, that's where that crazy scheme came from. And again, rather than having all these consoles on my desk, because I've got a Super NT over there, I've got a PS2 in front of me, I've got an N64 and a Wii U and a Switch, and that's just what I have on my desk. So consolidating all those into a rack setup and put the HDMI switcher in there and maybe the OSSC in its own little rack thing. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it's just an idea. I mean, like I said, I would make sure it was totally reversible. I do have a lot of consoles, and you know, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Because I've got two N64s. That's not a brag. That's just, you know, I have them. So pulling one apart, you can do it without destroying it. And you can keep the case as it is. It's just the insides that will be going in a different unit. The Nintoaster, exactly. The Nintoaster. But also, there's a lot of projects now. Aftermarket cases or shells, I think they refer to them as, rather than cases, for old consoles. If you look at 8bitmods.com, I believe they're currently selling a PS1 translucent shell. And there's also the Mega Drive one, there's the SNES one that's been bandied about in the retro communities. And yeah, it's only like doing that, as far as I'm concerned. A VIC 20 for £5. That is a good find. Actually, that's a point. I've still got a BBC Micro that I need to do something with. I think it probably wants some repairs doing. I just don't have the room for all the bits and pieces that I need. This is the issue that I have. Take out the battery. Sure. Actually, that's something else you could do. I feel like there's an opportunity there for Amiga, and if you're going to put anything in a PC case, it's the Amiga. I mean, the Checkmate case, for example, or its own little rack thing. I just feel like there's endless possibilities here, and it's something that I want to explore. And if I can have my entire... Imagine that! My entire streaming setup in one portable unit. I mean, hell, if I really wanted to, I could stick a PC in there and just literally have an entire streaming setup in a box. How cool would that be? And then I could hit the road. I could stream from anywhere. I could take it on a train, yeah. In fact, if you watch LGR's video, the MIDI mounting or MIDI rack mounting video, which may be where this idea first came from, maybe. Something like that. He's got a... Like, you know them cases that musicians use? By the way, the game has loaded. We're here now. He's got one of those, and it's got a little handle on it, so he just drags it around like he's taking his luggage on the plane. It's really cool. I don't know. That's my concept. That would be pretty great. It'd be a lot of work, and it'd be a lot of expense, but I think maybe that's my end game. Maybe when I'm 60, I'll have that. It's just a thought. Anyway, it's sim time, and since it's October, I think we need to spruce the place up a bit for the season. Let's just have a look. I need collections. Parties? There's nothing of use in there. Decorations. Do you want to come and help me decorate?
Can I decorate from here?
Yeah? Sure.
So I can really see what's happening.
Well, at the moment I'm trying to find the folder that all the Halloween stuff is in. Business, international, kitchen stylish. Kitchen bath. I'm sure there should be one for the Happy Holidays set, but I guess not. Oh well. Oh my goodness, could you imagine? Be literally a streaming road trip. That would be something else. Okay, well, it doesn't look like there's a collection for Halloween stuff, so I'm just gonna have to find it myself. God's sake. Okay, sculptures. Is the dino, is that... Oh my goodness, it's a bit dark. Why is it such a dark dino? Looks like there's no light on it. Is dino Halloween-y? Santa, he's Halloween-y, right? No. I think the problem with this pack is that most of it is Christmas. What is that? Oh, that's a My Sims thing. I can't see a lot that's of use, really. There's no pumpkins or anything. There's a bear. A very good friend. Is that scary? No, not really. Not a robot thing? That's not very scary either. Tell you what's scary. Does anybody agree? These things are absolutely terrifying. Nutcrackers. Mainly because of the teeth. And the fact that the teeth always, like the gums, joined to the beard. Oh, that looks really uncomfortable. Like the beard starts here. Ugh. No thanks. What is this? Bosley bot. Well, there's a fat lot of nothing in terms of Halloween, though. They're nearly always decoration, but not functional. Yeah, because they're supposed to be like marionettes, aren't they? Or they're like wind-up things. Ah, this is more like it. Yeah, a creepy scarecrow that needs to go outside. I did look at Mod The Sims. Not a whole lot of Halloween doodads, which is a bit tragic. Scarecrow can go there. I was hoping for just like a pack of Halloween crap, quality notwithstanding, but yeah, not a lot, not a lot. It's quite sad. I mean, that didn't look very hard, but maybe there's some stuff that I missed. If you wanted, you could have a look now and see if there is anything. I don't know how good it is on mobile, Mod The Sims. Yeah. Well, there we go. One Halloween decoration. Good. Anything Misk? There's the snowman. Ah, yes. Look at this. We've got the... Yeah. Yes. Perfect. He can go out here. Or there, I suppose. Look at that. Magique.
What about the giant cat?
I found it. The giant cat is here. It's in Misk. There's a giant cat. Meow. Put the giant cat there.
Yeah.
Spook people. And the pumpkin. Oh, it's a big pumpkin. Oh, look at this. We've got a whole inflatable set here, and the scarecrow. Yeah, that is spooky. Cool. Anything else in this? Have we exhausted the possibilities for Sims 2 Halloween decorations? I think we have. Welp, it's not terrible, I suppose. Just it kind of looks like it's all just chucked around, but this is the best we can do. We could just put a lone... Oh, he must place the hat on a... Hang on, does that make the snowman's head an end table? Is that the concept here? We could put a head... No. Okay, well I guess that'll do. There's our Halloween. Sorted. Bit lame. Right, what's going on then? How are you feeling? Oh my goodness, where are you? Oh. Is that what's going on in your EP, Sims? I keep calling you Sims. You're now Sims for short. If you can furnish me with a good picture of Simmons, not that I don't have any pictures of Simmons, but I can arrange for that to happen. And we do have Yam Yam, who is the best at everything. He would be able to. Oh no, not Gary. I mean, you know what? We've got all the Halloween decorations we need. We've got a whole graveyard and some ghosts. Ah, real monsters. Okay. You got up because you were dirty and you needed a shower. Very good, but you're still knackered. You still need to be in bed. Right. Yum yum. Let's just check the cat food situation. The cat food situation is good. So you're just gonna do your own thing. Whatever. You're gonna do your own thing as well. You are going to go to bed because you're low on power. You are going to go to bed because you are low on power. And you... Ah! You're in dire need of the loo. Okay, Yam Yam, it's time to look after your child. And then give him a smart milk. Come on. Go to bed. Why are you up? What? Why did you get up? Just stay in bed. I don't understand. Is she insomniac? Is that why? Please make smart milk for baked potato. Make smart milk for baked potato. No? Have you got to wait for him to finish on the loo before you make the smart milk? No. He's just not doing it, is he? There we go, now we'll do it. Okay. So he's learnt to walk, he's learnt to talk. I'm still yet to have the nursery rhyme. Smart milk doesn't oh no, I was going to say it doesn't satisfy hunger much, but yes it does. Hey! What happened? You not got the smart glow. I wasted my milk because it crashed and it reset. That's annoying. Oh well, leave him to it I suppose. Whatever. Although he's low on energy, maybe I better go back to bed. Oh, gained a point of charisma there. Decent. Okay. To bed with you, child. Okay, well, gain a skill point. There's not really much left for you to gain, is there? Alright. Why don't we do cooking? Cooking. I probably need to recharge some of these as well. Does he get some sort of career reward? Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, I don't think we ever came to a decision on this. Which is fair enough. Conversations move on. I completely forgot about it. Yum Yum, his career is a custom content career, so it's not a base game career. As such, it doesn't have its own career reward. So instead it gives you this, which is the teleprompter. Now, the question was, are we allowed to take the teleprompter, even though, because he is supposed to get it from politics, not from the Path of Fame. Are we allowed to take it, or should I leave it? Is it fair for me to take it? Your decision, guys. I will await the discussion. We don't necessarily need it because we've got the Execuput, which does the same thing, but still. Good evening, Skewed. You can take it if he uses it for making speeches about soup. Well, I don't think that's going to happen because he's a grilled cheese fanatic. So the speeches will be all about cheese. Skewed, that's dirty. Although, appropriate, given your favourite video. Soup and grilled cheese go together? I mean, maybe they do, but, well, he thinks that grilled cheese should not have to go with anything. So, are we saying that Skewed is the pig and Otto is the T-Rex?
Yeah, I want to be a dino.
Otto's a dino. And Skewed is a piggy. Also, thanks for subscribing. 28 months. Hang on. And Epic's at 27 months. Oh boy. It's a close run race. I am so glad that TV is muted. I mean, it's a bit weird, but I was getting fed up of hearing that old woman dying over and over. Look, Cow Cow's gonna go and inspect the game. Oh, it's 5:59, of course. There we go. Rod Vanderwood has adopted a cat. Turn on this light. Oh wow. Turn on this light. Turn on this light. There we go. Marsha, it's time for work. This is true. The only way Epic could possibly get ahead morally would be to throw loads of gift subs around. Blair Bum had their first kiss with Billy Bridgeforth. Beano? That's a very alliterative couple. Blair Bum and Billy Bridgeforth. That's difficult to say. Billy Bridgeforth. Interesting that Blair's kept the green skin but has normal eyes by the looks. Whee. She's starving, she's tired. But she's gonna go and do a good job. BB's just cycling. It's his favourite thing, clearly. Blathers Gertz had their first kiss with Theo Luking. Gosh, it's all happening. Brain Empty's going to school. Brain Empty, get up. Get your ass up! Why don't you also flush and then use the toilet? What's Epic's concept? He's got an idea brewing, much like Skewed has a fart brewing. Uh-oh. Babby! Babby is upset. Baked potato, what's the matter? Oh, you just want to get out. You're not tired anymore. Let baked potato out. You've turned the salsa on. What a hero. And, does she have time to grab some food? Don't think so. Nah. Let's just knock that one. Did she do all her homework? I think she did. It's a good sign. Could spend 10 minutes cleaning the loo, I suppose. Right, okay. Smart milk time. Here comes the bus, here comes the bus. Go to Shula. No, no, no! Come back, come back! Oh, good evening, Nick. Are you feeling a bit better? Right, yum yum. Go over here. Baked potato. Sup thy milk. Good. Yum yum. You can now leave the premises. There we go. Imagine having the school bus stop right outside your house. Imagine that. First class treatment, and there's nobody else on board either. It's a bus all to yourself. I seem to recall whenever that happened to me, I'd just spend it running up and down the bus. That was pretty cool. Epic, you are free to rant. As long as it's family-friendly rant. Yum Yum, can you maybe remove that before you go to work? Honestly, Skewed, I don't think you're wrong. Oh dear. Well, it's fine. I like to think that it's a good sign of a welcoming and friendly community. Oh no! Is the scarf of the scarecrow is coming through the window? That's brilliant. Oh no, it's moving a little bit. That's unsettling. Oh, it's got a little stupid pump on the back as well. It's a very quiet pump, I will say. The kitty does not have a pump. I don't know what the kitty's supposed to be made out of, but it looks funny. Meow. These guys are pretty great, aren't they? They look like something from Rayman 3. Or possibly Rayman 2. Hot lemonade and honey. I knew it was a thing. What are your skills looking like? Logic, charisma. Why don't you go play with the dingy ding for a bit? The xylophone. Casper. Green Casper. Yeah, it's also kind of static for a blow up thing, which I suppose it would have to be. Powmelon. Oh, don't deliver the... Well, gosh. If you ever wanted a supervillain, there he is. Makoto desktop. Of course there's a desktop. Yeah, that's the eyes, the outfit. Keep an eye out for him. Hey, don't look at the camera. No! Look. You can tell somebody's a supervillain when they break the fourth wall in a video game. Not right. Don't look at me like that. Epic says, I watch a lot of YouTube content that is around crafting, making, fixing, restoration, etc, etc. I have noticed a trend where these videos are just ASMR sounds, no commentary on what's going up, thought processes, etc. You are expected to just watch and not learn. I feel it. Yeah, I totally hear you. I've come across a lot of... particularly when I was looking to see how I was supposed to fit my new stereo in my car. And there were a lot of videos of people... One in particular, I remember, it was just some guy who had bought tons of audio equipment for his car. But they didn't explain anything about it. They didn't say why they got it, or why they'd gone for them particular models, and what they were going to do with it, what the process was, and how to fit it all in your car. They just cut... They cut a lot out, and they just showed like little snippets of putting these things in the car. I don't know, it was totally pointless. It was a totally pointless video. Like, even ASMR making streams, I can understand that, because it would you know, there's some value to that for some people. It can be relaxing. But the video that I watched was utterly pointless. And there were not very many videos of what I actually needed to know. Thankfully it was easy enough to work out, but it's painful. So I totally get it, Epic. I'll tell you what else. I don't know why I've just been reminded of this. Maybe it's because I'm playing The Sims, but just out of interest, I looked up a Sims 2 speedrun to see if it was a thing and what sort of categories there were. And there was a Sims 2 speedrun. But it was totally pointless. Because the speedrun was, how quickly can you get one sim to learn, to max out all skills? So, fair enough, it's a category, it makes sense. But the problem was, they spawned this sim on a lot that already had a bookshelf, and every career reward and every aspiration reward that you would need to quickly build up every skill. So they had execuputs, and they had whatever the other things are. I can't think off the top of my head, and I could probably check. But they had thinking caps, and they had they may have had some of these other ones that give you passive benefits, like the statue and the writer's thing. What other career was it? Let's just have a quick look. And they had the punching bag, and they had well, you understand what I mean. They had all of the things to make it the quickest it could possibly be under ideal circumstances. And I thought, no, that's not a speedrun. That's you're not doing anything at that point. All you're doing there is queuing up a load of stuff and then watching it happen. For me, to do that properly, I would have to start on an empty lot with nothing. And then see how long it takes you to max out all skills. Do it that way. Then that means you've got to go through all the careers. You've got to really work hard to get to the top of all sorts of different careers. And gain a ton of aspiration points. And then, and only then, can you get all the items you would need. Also eggplants. Eggplants would be a possibility. And they didn't use them, I don't think, because they didn't have to. Because they had literally everything that they needed. So, yeah. It was awful. It was a waste of time. And I think in the end I did it all in 5 minutes. And that's not speedrunning. Did the screen just flicker for you? Because I saw it flicker in OBS. Hope that's nothing to worry about. Which game could I speedrun and get competitive time on? None. I did not believe that I could get a competitive time on any game whatsoever. Except for... There is one exception, and I've always thought if I was ever to speedrun, I would do the 1999 3D Space Invaders game. Because I've played that millions of times. I know it... Well, I don't know it like the back of my hand, but I know it well enough that I could potentially spend a lot of time speedrunning it, basically. And at the moment, I can finish the game in an hour. But I know for a fact that you can finish it, I would say, in half that time. Easy. Because the thing with that game is each level is almost like a puzzle. So the gimmick of it is you shoot 4 aliens of the same colour and you get a power-up. How you use that power-up, that's where you get the benefits. Some of them fire straight up in a line, some of them fire across the screen, some of them fire diagonally, and then you've got other unique ones that do all sorts of different things. Watch my video on Space Invaders, and then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But going into each level with the right type of power-up means that you can finish it like that. So what you'd have to do is get a picture of every single level in the game. I think, off the top of my head, there are 120 waves plus the bosses, but then you don't get to use power-ups in those. Current record on Earth normal is 25 minutes? Come on, they can't do a speedrun without playing it on expert. Puh. Nah, I'm kidding. That's not gatekeep. 25 minutes, yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it. So... it was a game by advance. So yeah, if I had to pick one, then probably be that. But I don't have to pick one. But it's 37 minutes. You could do it quicker than that. I totally could do it quicker than that. Saying that, the last two planets, the power-ups you get from there are utterly useless. So, yeah, maybe not. Whoa! Marsha has been promoted to astrophysics professor. You did it. You finally had the preliminary work on your theory published, and you've earned that respect you so desire. Universities have been practically knocking down your door, inviting you to come teach, offering you salaries that the research for this just can't match, as well as guaranteed grants to finish your life's work on wormholes. You tack all the offers onto the wall and throw a dart, taking the job it marks. You've now got the means to live more comfortably and work on your theory. But you're also dealing with know-it-all students and egotistical peers. Keep working that charisma, and you might find a way to have it all. Money, comfort, research time, and no whining students. Well, that's the other consideration. It's not a game that everybody speedruns, so it's not like Super Mario Brothers where you're in with like millions of people, and the top times are milliseconds apart. And really, there's got to be a game out there that's never been speedrun. I mean, what I could probably do is something like Jump Ahead Year 2. It'd be very on brand because it's an edutainment game, and you know, the longest part of that will be waiting around for stuff. But I figure that could be speedrun. I did actually 100% it on the I made a video of it and I 100%ed it for that video to see if you got anything interesting from 100%ing it. You don't. Massive waste of time. But hey, who else has 100%ed it, huh? So, you know, something like that could be a possibility. But it needs to be a game with a beginning, middle, and end, doesn't it? Possibly The Sims 2. Just see if there are. What sort of speed, if it is on speedrun.com, what sort of categories there are. I mean, I feel that filling a lot full of the best things and then to calling that a speedrun, I feel this is very... It's not in the spirit of things, I don't think. So anybody could do it. It's not skillful. Well, I have to say, pressing pause is not speedrunning. I think it's the antithesis of speedrunning. But hey, could you imagine speedrunning a flipping legacy challenge? God damn. Think I should try it? Do the whole thing in one stream? It'd be tricky. I would have to basically just leave off. I'd have to let the Sims do their own thing. And leave it on max speed all the time, except for when I need to, you know, procreate. There. Because I feel like, you know, you could do macrotastics, couldn't you? But using macros really does feel like not in the spirit of things. It's great for normal gameplay. Max skills 500 bags in the bank, married / baby, and maxed career. Well, married and baby would be easy peasy. Maxed career? That would... 500,000 in bank. Now that... I can think of some ways you could do that. Whoa, where are you going? No, why are you going to sleep in that bed? No. You can't even reach that. It's upstairs. Max skills. Yeah, the max skills one is the one I was talking about, but... Married and baby is 8 minutes. I am guessing that doesn't allow you to start with a 2-sim household, because that would be a doddle. I'm guessing you have to meet someone first. So you'd have to wait for... What you'd have to do is wait for the people from the neighbourhood to come along and then try and get in with one of them. You'd have to be very lucky to get the chemistry, wouldn't you? And 8 minute 1 sim, 7 minutes on 2, 7 minutes? Crikey. I feel like it could be done quicker than that. You're giving me some ideas here, Epic. 9 minutes with 3 sims and a cat. Tell you what would be a good category. Build a servo. Uh-oh, Hellspawn is almost out of food. BB, go. Hellspawn never needs cleaning. Hellspawn is very low maintenance. Yeah, it is the gold standard, yeah. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from inventing your own category. You've just got to establish it. It's kind of like... Well, it's kind of like establishing a theory, isn't it? In a scientific community. If you can successfully play a category, but also, you know, get other people to give it a try, then I feel like that's the method by which you establish it and get it listed and get it recognised. But maybe it is just playing it yourself and proving that it can be done. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. Either way, there's nothing technically stopping you from doing your own category if you want. What happened? Why is your hygiene so low? I thought you had a bath. Clearly I wasn't paying enough attention. She did her homework on the grass, Beano. Hope you're happy. I'm just thinking, so max skills. If... I just want to have a think about this. So, start from 0 on an empty lot. This, well, it doesn't matter what size the lot is. You could have the biggest lot, couldn't you? And have literally nothing. You'd have to start with the digging, wouldn't you? They used an alien to get pregnant in the speed... Interesting, yeah. Okay. Well, actually, that's a good idea because it's guaranteed. The only trouble is, you aren't guaranteed an alien. You've just got to sit at the telescope, or just no, saying that. No, I think you'd start with enough aspiration points, lifetime aspiration points, to go straight up the science, the knowledge thing, and be able to summon aliens. Okay. I'm guessing that's what they did. I'm starting to worry that this is the game I know the most about. Help. Okay. Die by flies. That's an interesting one. I'm pretty sure you do that by having just loads of dirty plates around and letting them get flies attracted to them. Get abducted. Well, that'll be super easy because you just go straight up science tree. You'd have to have a telescope as well and afford that, but it depends on what you're allowed to do, doesn't it? Also, Otto, of course I am. You know I'm considering doing a breed out the weird.
That's true.
That's totally a thing. Right, chuck that away. I really want to do a breed out the weird with this thing. It's going to be amazing. I don't think you can speedrun that, though. But yeah. A retro console clone thing. Ooh, okay. I will take a look. Thank you. Just to go back to that, maybe one of the solutions would be just to stick a mister in a rack mount. And if I wanted to do that fully portable streaming setup, then that would have to be the solution, because otherwise it'd just take up too much room. Right, Bab, what do you need? You need right. Let's have a bath. Bath for Bab. And then what do you need? You need to be talked to and tickled potentially. Oh, by the way, the sticker album is coming along. There is progress. I have designed some stickers. I'm starting with the easy stickers, the stuff that I've already got. Basically, the stuff I've already done the groundwork for. Logos, things I've already designed, stuff like that. So I've got a good body of stickers so far. I've also started designing the book. I posted one of the pages to the Discord. The first page. The rest you will have to wait to see. Unless you really do want to see them. But I feel like it ruined the surprise. Yeah. It's a small progress update, but it is a progress update. I have too many projects on at once. Okay. Take to potty. And then it's smart milk time. Also, another point on the rack mount, because Pinball Brain, apparently that's what's happening tonight. Have a look for the, I think it's called the OpenTendo. Just look that up. It's a really interesting project and one that I want to do. And maybe that can be worked into the same rack project. I think it's really cool. And if you want me to explain it, then let me sneeze first. Oh, pardon me. Essentially, it is a Nintendo Entertainment System made using entirely aftermarket parts, which I think is incredible. Thank you. Dankeschön. I think there's 2 parts that if you use them from an actual NES, then it makes a better system, but you can also use aftermarket parts for that as well. And it works just fine. It's just yeah, exactly, Epic. Maybe that's a different one. I remember watching one where they were just sat reading books for the whole thing, and I'm sure they had some other bits and pieces as well, and it was just, yeah. You see what I mean? That is not a speed run, because you've done all the work before you've started the run. It'd be like me doing a speed run of Sonic, or Jazz Jackrabbit. Let's do Jazz Jackrabbit because I know that game, and going to level 3 of episode 6, and then starting my run, shooting Devon Shell a couple of times, and then bam, I'm done. That's my speedrun. World record! I did Jazz Jackrabbit in 3 seconds. Aren't I the best? Am I wrong? Or am I... It's not skillful in that way. It's not. There's no skill to it. You can't even call it a task because it's not task. It's just you cheating. It's cheating. Maybe cheating is a strong word, but I do think it's just against the spirit of things. Also, I'm just thinking about that. That married and kids category for the Two Sims one. Do they use a love potion for that? Because that would change things. Alternatively, make them both romance and give them both that, whatever that aspiration reward is that makes them really attractive. That's the way to do it, isn't it? And that's the thing. I don't think you can avoid. There's certain amounts of preparation you can't avoid simply because it's the nature of the game. You have to make a sim to start with, so obviously you're going to give it the best possible traits for the best possible chance. Because you can't make a blank slate. You can't not give them an aspiration. So you've got to give them the one that's going to get you the best results, aren't you? Naturally. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Just filling a house with juice? That's wrong. That's just stupid and wrong. Speaking of juice. Maximise the cooking skill. Yam Yam, we can manage that, I'm sure. Used aspiration benefits, Sims with chemistry. Yeah, I mean, you can do that, and there's not really any getting around that. The only... For me, to make it completely fair, what I do is make it so you have to play with a pre-made sim on a completely empty lot for all of these. And to make it even more fair, you'd give the pre-made sim grilled cheese aspiration. And no skills and completely neutral personality. The turn-ons and turn-offs would be difficult. I don't know what you'd do about that. Maybe you do, I don't know, maybe you do custom hair as one of them. And... I don't know. I don't know what else you do. Underwear, maybe? I'm just thinking about how you can make it so that it doesn't give you any real benefit. Uh-oh, Marsha's got a bit tubby. Look at that. Marsha, what are you doing? Oh, did you max something out? Whoops. Well done. You did something. No, she's not pregnant. I hope. No, she's just a bit of a chunk, but that's fine. We can deal with that. Charisma and mechanical and logic. It said something about charisma. Oh well. Oh, not mood. Punch the bag. Or go on the exercise bag. That seems to be the best option. No, let's punch the bag. That's what it's there for. And then we can do something about the logic. Oh, also, since the vote was overwhelmingly in the positive for this, let's get the podium, the teleprompter. And where's it going to go? Roof. Seems like the roof is the overspill area. Well, no, it can go there, and then you can build your charisma while stood next to your giant pink helicopter. Ooh, we had a kebab-style meal. I'm going to be very diplomatic with that. A kebab-style meal We got some Vivera Greek kebab stuff, plant-based, and it was delicious. We had some feta in there, some actual feta, and peppers, mushrooms, red onion. I made a garlic sauce out of, well, garlic obviously, and a bit of parsley and some yogurt and mayo, and put it all in a pita. Or tried to put it all in a pita, but it was far too much for a little pita. Oh, it was great. It was delish. I liked it a lot. And I've never had a kebab or kebab type food before, so it was nice. It was a nice new treat. Oh no. No, you sliced the pitas. That was a very important task. I wouldn't have been able to do that so cleanly. Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. What are you doing? Leave the bear alone. Right, what's baked potato up to? Also, how's Bodge doing? Fill Bodge's dish. You probably want some noms. Let's go and have a leftover. Ooh, a special plaque. Is that, Yay, we got another games plaque. Let's add it to the ball. There we go. Have some spaghetti. Shouldn't have talked about food. I'm quite peckish now. Gosh damn it. Oh my, what happened here? Who peed on the floor? Bacon and yet also onion quiche. Marsha seems to have ignored my explicit instructions. She wants to eat a grilled cheese. Ooh, Marsha. Slow and decay. We don't need Casanovas. I wonder if they'll. Oh, is Yum Yum still? Oh my, yes. Their relationship is repaired. Hooray! Here she goes. It's punch time. Throw a birthday party. Like a birthday party, except the exact opposite. How much of a derailment to the stream would it be to load up a new save game after the bug break and attempt the Married Baby run? It would be a big derailment because of the story progression mod. Wouldn't be able to do it without this lot aging in the background. And if I was going to do a speed run, I wouldn't be doing it on here because this is suboptimal. I'd be doing it on the XP computer. It runs perfectly on there. And of course, it wouldn't be fair to do a speedrun because I've got tons of mods and stuff on. I'd have to do it on a relatively clean game. In fact, I'd be surprised if they let you have any custom content, but if they did, it'd just be bug fixes and things. So, yeah. I'd rather do it in proper conditions. Saying that. The machine is set up. No, I think it'd be think it'd be a bit much. Oh yeah, well I've got Live Split on my computer. That does the timing. That's not a problem. Live Split being the standard software that every speedrunner uses. If you ever watch a speedrun and they've got that little timer with the different sections on it, that's called Live Split. I think... Well, I don't know how we get the exact timing. That's the question. Because you would have to take your attention away from the game, wouldn't you? It's probable. I mean, my thinking is... There's probably a foot pedal or something. Or just some really easy, quick control that you can do. Keybinds, yeah, but you've got the potential to miss the key and press a different key. I mean, probably spacebar would be the best. Automatic. How can it be automatic? How can this be? It can't be automatic if it's original hardware, because there's no way for it to interface. I don't see that being the case somehow. Oh. I see. He's using the force to clean the cage, apparently. That's good. Well, BB has unknown abilities. Brilliant. Well, yeah, but again, how? If you're using if it was my setup, the only way I can think it would be done is if it's scanning for specific scenes. For example, like if there's cutscenes involved, it would be scanning for a very specific thing on screen. But you couldn't do that with, say, Half-Life 2, because it doesn't have any cutscenes, and so you'd never get the exact same screen twice, really. I don't know. Emulated, that makes sense. There's speedrun specific emulation software, in fact, like what's it called? The one that does loads of different games consoles. Not Technoparrot, the other one. I can't think what it's called now. The one I use it for Mega Drive. It's something. BizHawk, that's it. That one's made for speedruns, and that could probably do it, but not on original hardware. You couldn't. Not easily. Why, Kitty, are you sleeping on the floor right in front of your bed? That is such a cat thing to do. That is accurate to real life. He's having a dance. Actually, just trying to think if there's any other games I could do a run of. Where are you going? Stop! I'm gonna put you in your bed. Marsha's punching away. Oh, there we go. We're back to normal. Yay! No, I couldn't do Crash. You saw my attempts to do that one flipping time trial that time. I couldn't even beat my previous score, never mind a speed run. Spyro 3, maybe I could do Spyro 3. Having said that, it'd have to be glitchless because I've seen Spyro 3 speedruns. They just chuck Spyro across the map. I thought, okay, maybe I'd have a chance at this. No. No. That was not on the cards. You gained a charisma point. Fab. Okay. Now, what do you need? Mechanical and logic. Ooh, mechanical. Let's work on the car. That's a good mechanical. Yeah, if it was a Spyro 3 glitchless, then potentially I could do it. Also, possibly Lego Racers. Maybe Lego Racers 2? What's the current time for Lego Racers 2? Out of interest. Not that I really want to play that game ever again, but just, you know, out of interest. It's probably stupidly low, isn't it? I bet there's some real glitches in that game. But, particularly like 100% runs. What sort of time are we looking at for 100% runs? CTR would be a possibility, but there would be 1 hour 33 for 100%. Huh, okay. That's pretty fast. Yeah, I can see that. You'd have to be spot on though, wouldn't you? Hey! Why didn't we get that for serving grilled cheese? Huh? Oh well. Punchy Gertz is getting married to Rosemary Gertz. Okay, what's the quickest time for Lego Racers 1 then? Lego Island's also a possibility, although it's getting the right computer to run it in exactly the right... 45 minutes, damn. Mario's getting married to Eskel Mario. Oh my god. 45-minute any... Well... I mean, I don't think there's any other percent, really. Depends. I'm guessing any percent means no time trials. Or possibly there's some crazy glitches that just let you skip everything. I don't know. Punchy marries Rosemary. I don't know if you're actually asking or if you're going, who marries Rosemary? God! Who'd do that? Yum Yum's carpool. It's going to arrive soon. He is low on energy, but do we care? Nah. You going to Shula? No, you're in bed. Get up! Wake your ass up! We should try for private school. Oh my goodness, BB! Get your ass to bed. Can he fly to work now, or... No. Strange that you can't go to work early. Brim full of Marsha on the 45. Tell you what, Marsha, why don't you go get yourself a nice butty? Oh. Oh. Hold on. Forget the butty. Take baked potato to potty. Potty, not butty. Look after your child. Go. Please poop. In the toilet. Ideally. No! No, it's too late. Okay. Hunger. Oh, you want to reach creativity 5, and you also want to be played with. Has she got any sick days? Oh, she's got tons of vacation days. You don't have to call in sick, you just don't go to work. Stay away? Away from what? Stay away from sleep. Okay. Bill's time is Janice. Eventually the car will go away. Yeah, she can use a sick day. She's got loads of them. She can look after her kid and spend some time skilling. I swear the game used to call them sick days. Oh, there's Rosemary. She's got the same. Oh my goodness, she's. Yeah, those are some cheekbones. She's got Bree's jumper on. Doesn't really go with the skirt. Okay. You want to be tickled and to talk to. Tickle. You don't have to get up. No. You snuggled? You can snuggle. And the nursery rhyme. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, smart milk time. Smart milk. Oh, he's going back on the exercise bike. Good old BB. It's his favourite thing. No, don't eat the cat food. You're about to get some delicious smart milk. No, don't eat the cat food. Be patient, child. And you... Right, why don't you get a sandwich and go and eat the sandwich. Since that is what you want to do. That's what you want out of life, is to eat a cheese sandwich. I can respect it. What a good week it's been. Eat the sandwich. Learn to make the sandwich. Oh no. We could do physiology maybe. That would net her a nice. Well, maybe I'll keep that in place. For later. Mechanical and logic. She wants to reach body level 6. Could answer the phone. Answer the phone, baby. Okay. Is Marsha... Yeah, alright. Mario wants to tell Marsha that he's getting married to a Viking. Let's put this half-eaten sandwich away. Anyway, important topic. Yesterday, the trailer for the Super Mario Brothers movie was released. Anybody seen it? And does anybody have any thoughts on it? Oh yes, you watched it, didn't you? What did you think? I wasn't there, no. I was busy making some invites. Meh. Meh, you say? I have to admit, I am interested to see what they do with it. I will probably go and see it. However, when I heard Mario's voice, 2 words sprang to mind. Billy and Crystal. It feels like Chris Pratt's doing a Billy Crystal voice. And why? Bowser had the wrong voice as well. I thought Bowser's voice sounded weak. It should have been like Smaug in the Hobbit films. The Toad moment was good, and the thing is, some of it does suggest that they've done the homework. What am I doing here? Logic. In the way that they have got mushrooms which kill you, which was a thing in the Lost Levels. They weren't blue, they were purple, but, you know, splitting hairs, really, that. And according to the cast, Foreman Spike's going to be in it, and Foreman Spike was the guy in Wrecking Crew. So, I'm guessing that's where it starts. Something that bothers me is the fact that it opens, well, Mario's bit opens and he says, "What is this place?" Which, I hate that phrase. So many CGI, so many films, it's such a trope line to say, "What is this place?" And nobody says that in real life. You might say, "Where am I?" Or, you don't know. Nobody said, "What is this place?" And the concerning thing is, it looks like Mario is coming from somewhere else. Yes, I did see the tweet, and that looks like it may well be the case. I feel like they've got a point there. Which is troubling, isn't it? However, I reckon... Here's the thing. Think about Mario's origins, because supposedly Donkey Kong's in it as well, and Cranky Kong, which he shouldn't be, but okay, I'll get onto that. The Mario timeline is important and sacred. If we think about how it started, Mario, carpenter, Donkey Kong, real world, in theory. Mario, Wrecking Crew, real world, kind of. And Mario in Mario Brothers, real world. It's just some sewers underneath New York. I think that was the idea. So, I wouldn't be mad if that's where they started it. I think that would be good if it started out like maybe Mario's all I can't hold down a job. I can't hold down a job, and or maybe not that, but whatever. He can't hold down a job. He goes through all these different jobs. He's a carpenter, and then Donkey Kong comes and wrecks the building, and apparently has a voice and has spoken lines because he's cast by Seth Rogen or somebody like that. And then he goes Wrecking Crew, and then he's not very good at that either for some reason. And then he goes into the sewers, and then he goes through one of the pipes, and then ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know. Maybe that's the concept. And again, would not be mad at that if they stuck. Who's this? Richard Jith. Oh my goodness! Could you have a more boring kid? Look at him. Is he? Hang on, get rid of him. Okay, big break speedrun time. Get the stopwatch up on your mobile. You maybe even stretch before the clock starts. Maybe optimize the furniture arrangement to make your shins stay intact. Ready, steady, go. Run and use the bog. Depending on the business arrangements, there will be the breaking point of this run. Thinking about filling your water glass at the bathroom tap if it is on the way to the snacks. As this is the beginner level, just lock a safe and throw those meds down your throat. Did you high score? Luigi's in it, yeah. That would be very hack epic. Anyway, speedrun time. Go bug break. Back soon. Bam. Platinum relic incoming. 59 seconds. We got this. Alright. Who's timing this? Go! Excuse me, fella. Oh, balls. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need that. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's fine. No, I said I was rusty. I said I was rusty. Let's try that again. Right, I'm gonna see this through to the end. I realise that I've been playing it for ages, but might as well finish it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 3? Oh yeah, there we go. Cones 1, all have entered the beautiful house. Yay! We won Senate. I like that game. Sing the Star Wars theme song lyrics for us, please. My, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye. Singing soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. How's that? What about SH Win Color Star 2000? That's a mouthful, isn't it? What's this? It's gosh darn blooming Tetris, not Tetris, but you know what I mean, not playing it, go away. I don't care if it's not sharing a paint-free piece of junk, I could play a better game of a blooming mister. Star Ranger 1. What is this? Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Is this gonna be stinking asteroids again? Viadrucken. You alright there, Grievous? You feeling okay? Is everything alright? Is he just feeling a bit like a washing machine? I mean, I can leave you to it, it's not a problem. You know. If anybody wants to clip that and then stick some music over it, you're more than welcome. Birdseye can use something from Epidemic, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of that. Everybody's having a snooze. Oh, the tree's on fire outside. I notice. Renee's having a panic. You know it's raining, don't you, Renee? I'm just gonna go and check up on them and make sure they're okay. Yeah, they're fine, look. Right, prestidigitation. What is that word? You've made that up. You have made that up, and it is a lie, and it is a falsehood, and I don't believe it. It is a cantrip. It's forever. Like, oh my god. Look at this fill rate. Oh, do we get to see something? Yeah, look. We get to see swoosh. It go swoosh. It go whoosh. It go widdly woo. Yeah, that's the thing. Ooh, fill rate using multi-texturing. Yes, look at that. Look at all. That looks the same. Right. Oh, yes! Sorry. I may have killed all your ears. But that was... Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was one of these, you know, stately homes. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Robin isn't home. No, he's not home. He doesn't live here. This is the shop. Cow's going a bit mad. Really, there's no reason why the world couldn't live on pizza pie. Huh? What? So, somebody explain to me how you can have two incredibly difficult bosses and then follow it up with that piece of junk. What was that? God, this poor cat. Where's Simmons dude? Where's Simmons dude? Somebody clip this for him. Look, 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 look. How can you guys be called Salt and Pepper and not have an appreciation for... What's this now? Hey! What are you doing? Nawaf? Hey, she nicked the chicken! Roaster, that is. What's... You mean around this bit? Oh! It was that simple. Thank you. A raiding party? What do you want? Do you not realise who you're dealing with? I've got a stick and I'm going to beat you up with it. Come here. Yeah, you. What? You don't want this? That's what you get. I can't be doing with these sacks having a go at me. I just want to get home. Come on then, let's see the last bit of content this game has to offer. Hello. I want to give you my thanks. Seriously?
There you go.
Are you... Yow! Is that all I get?
The outrage.
I am furious. It's going to be too fast. Never mind. We'll just give it a try. Oh, what? 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 What the heck? What? Here he comes! Whee! Cool dude. Hi. Where's the key? Alright, how was the speedrun? The bug speedrun? Also, can I just quickly remind you that speedruns are a thing on this channel. However, don't forget, it comes with a donation of £6, and then we get speed roulette. It is a thing, and at the moment it's for charity, so you know, it's a possibility. And maybe I need to put Sims 2 on there. Just putting it out there. Right, let's, sorry, I was just looking down the list and making sure it was all okay. And it is okay. Get rid of this child. Go away, child. Be gone. Don't you walk away from me. Bye-bye. Right. Yum yum. Bed with you. Can we finally give this baby a bath? Does she have a one true hobby yet? Do we know what it is? Oh, it's games. course it's games. Oh, that's a name. Jaziek 131313. Good evening. Another new face in the chat. Welcome. How are you doing? Just gonna put that homework somewhere useful instead of just having it lying around. There we go. Actually, maybe you better go on with it. Since you are really not good at the piano. Okay, you... Oh! Bladder it was, not hygiene, whoopsie. Well, it's going to be hygiene soon. I'm sure he could have had a pee in the bath. Really? Wow! Okay, way to show up the kid. Crikey. Well, actually, I've cancelled that, but BB's not really got a great deal to do at the moment. You've not gained a... Oh, you nearly gained a logic point. Very close. Is that what you want? Come on. Come on. Nearly there. Oh! They're best friends now. Yay! Well, that's good. Hooray! She's got a logic point. Right, good. Now she can go to bed. Remove the thinking cap. And also... recharge that. Why not? Bed. Bed at 20 to 6. Yeah, great. Oh, I forgot about this. I'm sure that's... Oh, it's done. Oh. Okay. Well, there we go. Can we put it with the rest of the I was gonna say the rest of the fire, the rest of the paintings? Do we have a spot for like normal paintings? No, if we do, maybe we can go in here. Yeah, that'll work. Not like that other painting that we lost somehow. There we are. Seems appropriate somehow. Okay, and the frame can be dark wood. Yeah, that looks good. Sort of. Baked potato will grow up in one day. Ah! Baked potato. Oh, you platinum. Oh, perfect time. Okay. Let's just take him to the loo. You've got enough energy now, it's fine. Bubba, you need to go and fill the bowl. If you please. Fill all the kitty bowls. Right, and let's... The birthday pavilion requires a cake. A cake offering. Where are we? Cakes. Bino, are you ready with the camera? Hope you get, kidder. Still plat. Okay, this is good. Okay, it's going to be very soon. He never did learn the nursery rhyme. Oh well, I don't think we're missing a whole lot, really. Hooray! Poop! Go! Poop! Actually, when he's a child, then we can do the private school. Where are you going? Where are you going? No! Stop! Halt! You're going to the cake without the baby, you silly man. Okay, pooping is about to cease. And so, bring baked potato to cake potato. Or don't, as the case may be. Bring the baby to the cake. Come on. Here we are. Wow, he just wants all the grilled cheese. Here comes BB and Brain Empty. Yay! Here we go. Yay! Okay. Baked potato. Let's observe this from a good angle, or as good an angle as I can get. Well, there he is. He looks even more dark skinned. Interesting. Very flat nose. Time to move out. Wow, yeah, that's a seriously straight nose. It looks like you've done this with it and squashed it down. Let's just compare noses. Yeah, that's. I mean, he's got quite a. Well, he's got a nose. He's got a bridge. His nose is a normal shape. And even Brain Empty's nose. Where is Brain Empty? There she is. Yeah, her nose. I don't know. It's quite straight, but it still looks like a normal nose. But his, it just, I don't know. It's just so, it's just so straight. And goes really far down. Well, there's baked potato. I swear they're getting weirder. It was baked too long. Wow, he demolished that. More cake. Get some cake, BB. Get some cake, yum yum. Are we going to actually finish a cake? Cake. 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 I want to finish an entire cake for once. Don't think we've ever managed it. BB, no, eat your cake. Oh, he's going inside with his cake. It's because too many plates. Where's he off? Simmons wants cake. I was hoping he could clean up some plates before Marsha got there so she could sit down in the birthday pavilion. Can BB not eat? I'm sure he can eat. Look at them, they're all helping out. They're all going to clean up their own plates. Isn't that good? Well, we may not have managed to finish the cake. I want to see what is everything. Wow, he's full of beans. Whoosh, there he is, with his Hawaiian shirt on. Well, I don't know. I can't say I'm surprised. But if you want a normal picture of him, like in his everyday, there we are. I believe. Oh goodness, I'm taking a video. Whoops. There we go. I think Event Viewer does it. Have a look in Event Viewer. Okay, reach creativity 6, make a friend, buy a toy, buy a lemonade stand. Oh, I can buy you a toy, that's no problem. What sort of toy would you like? Would you like a paw-crafted teddy bear or a paw-crafted teddy bear? Also, which one? Well, you're going to have the bunny room, aren't you? No, you could have this room, couldn't you? Yeah, and this seems like just the place for a paw-crafted teddy bear. Or, actually, does a toy box count as a quote-unquote toy? That's a question. I hope it does. Stubby Cubby toy box. That's the right colour here. Yeah, it does! It would do, and it's toys, plural. Ideal. Play with. Buy a lemonade stand. We can... Come on then. Where is it? Lemonade stand. They all want a lemonade stand. Also, at some point we hit the... At some point we became millionaires. Gain a skill point and reach creativity 6. Don't think kids can't use the rock hammer, can they? No, can't play instruments. They can play the violin though. That would be pretty good, wouldn't it, Bino? Rolled over to the million mark. No, come on. Oh! Is there a ghost about to spook him? Is that why? Or is there? I don't know. I mean, Nene's hanging around. It got the ghost thing. Oh, there we go. There we go. Happened eventually. Okay. Brain Empty is still the well, she's the heir, so you know. Be friends with Richard. Okay. Well, let's try and do the private school thing. What's everybody's cooking like? I know that Yam Yam's pretty good at cooking now, and BB is pretty good at cooking. So I think we're onto something here. Right, Marsha, would you care to invite the headmaster at like 10:30 at night? Can you blog about games? You can browse the web for games. In 2004, that was absolutely fine, but now it feels dangerous. Ooh, llama, yes. Good, I'll be over for dinner. Oh, there we are. Simavarius. Yay! He's facing the wall while doing it. Kids also can't wear the thinking cap. Well, I'll just leave him to do that until he's bored, I guess. So, ironically, Brain Empty is the more logical of the two, and Baked Potato is the more creative of the two. I have a feeling he's going to go into the slacker career. Oh yeah, the Sims2.com. That's pretty good. That's what it used to look like. Oh. And look, downloads and stuff. Yeah. Has Epic started playing Oxygen Not Included again? Oh boy. I fear I have made a... Have I made an error here? Oh dear, oh dear. Now it's... Whoa! Hold on a minute! What is it about BB9? He's just a love machine. For God's sake. He's not free. He's Do we need to make a second server just so he's not subject to the whims of any romantic sim who comes along? Lifelong partner for BB. What are the tell you what. Let's put it to a vote and then we'll I believe BB can automatically make a servo. He has the ability to. So where are we? Poll. Where's the poll? Watch, they'll get rid of polls next on Twitch. Okay, go. Get voting. Go and vote, Simmons. Huh? I just made a poll. I don't know what to tell you. There's a poll. I don't know. I guess I'll have to let it run down and then start a new one. There is a poll on mobile, says Bino. Oh, well, Bino, it's Bino's vote then. Skewed sees a poll. No current poll active. Okay. So let me try recreating it because I want it to be fair. End poll. Delete poll. New poll. Okay. Try it again. How about that? Is it showing up now? No? Twitch is being dumb. Guess we're going to have to save it then. Never mind. Well, it's not great if only 2 people can see the poll. I want everybody to be able to vote on this. Although we don't really need to have a poll for the vote. Okay. All in favour of BB making a new best friend, say aye. Simmons. All not in favour, say nay. Well, okay. I'll take that as a positive outcome. Weevo. There's a ghost in the background. Alright. Where's BB then? Okay. Make one servo. You should have game sounds. For some reason you've not had game sounds all this time. It was muted. I don't really know why. Because I didn't mute it. Considering it's a servo, it's gonna be forever. So, I don't really understand the question. Sorry. Oh boy. Actually, we're gonna struggle with a name poll, aren't we? If the polls aren't working. BB Zane. CC. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this another way. Oh, straw poll has closed. God damn it. Low usage? That shouldn't be a reason. Stupid fandom. Bear with me. Yeah, straw poll apparently doesn't exist anymore. It was closed. Okay, I'm not doing Google Forms. That's just seems a bit over the top. I just want something like straw poll. What about poll maker? Quirky Sea Lioness. PvP Nation 11. Strawpoll.com. Oh, I was going to strawpoll.me. Is it the same thing? Create poll. Oh, this'll do. Right. Oh, why did it tell you not to do any links? Come on, bot. Get it together. Yeah, he shouldn't get a warning for links because he's allowed to post a link. I don't know why he's not considered a regular, and if not, then he should have had his link deleted. I don't know what's going on there. The bots are taking over. Okay. Multiple choice. Okay. Add options. 5 options. Okay, so we've got some very similar. And then one very different. Unfortunately, Wumpa Fruit are not going to be involved with this. Unfortunately, I said unfortunately many times. Let's see how this works. Get 1 vote each. Share. There you go. 1 vote each, because that's how I've got to do it. Because of the lack of Wumpa ability. I'll put this on my other monitor and I can keep an eye on it. Right. I'll just belay that for now, and then we can make it when we know the name. Yeah, just leave them to it for now. Oh, you've just seen a ghost. Okay, good for you. Right. No. Can't even hack it with a VPN. I'm surprised. It was 1 vote for IP address, so... Let's, Physiology. Did she get... She didn't get a mechanical point, but she's also not at work until... Well, she's got a couple of days, so... That's fine. Oh, and the first port of call is to go and eat a piece of cake. Well, I suppose it's food that's available, so yeah. Can't argue with that. You know, I didn't actually set a time limit on the poll. I'll give it until 10 past. How about that? Seems like there's a way of doing it. Perhaps not the best way, but a way. Oh no! Grassy's bed is stinky. Oh, do you not have... No, you don't have a bed, do you? Ah! Sleeping flat bed. Uh-oh. Oh, I may need to give it longer than 10 past because now we've got a split. We've got an even split on 2 of the names. So I need a decision. Decision indecision. Which was a flip a 2-headed coin. Did that somehow came out of the cat litter tray? The cat pooped all that out. Lots of cans and boxes and what looks like a crisp packet. And some cups. Impressive. Make it into a bigger pile and then pick that up. If we need a tiebreaker, sure. But hopefully we will have a tiebreaker. Hey, if anybody's tuned in and hasn't gone to the vote and voted on the thing, then now might be a good opportunity to do so. Next vote might win it. Just a thought. Just a thought. Don't have to if you don't want to, but just a thought. I'll just put the link in again because it has gone off the screen. Epic, have you voted? Asks Simmons. The captions appear to have given up as well. It's not very good, the caption thing. Skew 3'd. Oh. I don't know why I thought it was Simmons. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no! Great. Well, we can't get anywhere until we get a decisive vote either way. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry I got the 2 pigs mixed up. How clumsy of me. It's all good, I can wait. I hope you can too. Damn. It's such a shame that we couldn't do... Actually, you know what? There is an option for unlimited votes per user. And there is an option to do an end date and time. Right, let's do it this way then. 21:15. Okay. Unlimited votes per user save. Okay. Go ham. I don't know how it's going to work, but we've got until 1:15. Get clicking. Oh my goodness. Okay, now it's now it's going a very specific way. Somebody really wants AA to win. Oh no! Right, this is more like the sort of poll I know and love. And because you've not got Wumpers to spend, you're gonna just go mad. I just looked over at Otto. It was rather entertaining. You can just see a tapping. Who is going to out-tap Otto? Out-click. Come on. We need some effort made here. Can't just let this be a landslide. It's a shame about Quirky Sea Lioness. Oh, school bus time. Good golly, Miss Molly, why have you got so much beans? What do you mean back and forth? I mean looking at the poll and the game. Got it on two separate monitors so I can see both. Just need to look over. Or is that not what you're referring to? Or is it something to do with the votes? Theo Luking is getting engaged to Blathers Gertz. Yes. Yeah, don't you remember there was that woman who gave birth on our street, and we had to name the babies, and so. No, they still exist. Okay, so is there it's something with the poll then? I see. Maybe it's different on mobile. Come on, let's learn physiology. Come on, Marsha. I know I said I was going to save it, but let's get it done. I'll make her happy. Go! Go, Marsha, go! Yay! And now you get to go to bed. Which I'm sure you will do automatically. You are going to work, yep. Oh, bye. Alternate clicking and escape. Ooh! Is that the way? Hi, Dizzy. I enjoyed your games on the ZX Spectrum. Well, this is fun. Let's speed it up. Go. Oh, actually, you've got a little bit of energy now. You can go and clean that cat bed, and then go back to bed. Yes. Oh, poll is closed. Rigged. I told you exactly what I was doing. It's finished. It's closed. I told you it was going to finish at 1:15. Or 21:15, I believe it was the words I said. Looks like it's going to be AA. Hopefully Twitch polls work properly next time we need them. And now I know about strawpoll.com, which didn't come up on Alternative 2. I have to submit something for that. Okay, Servo! Here we go, time to make a friend for life. There was another toilet firework. No, not one. Ah! Now, I just I want to say that I'm not a big fan of how the female servos look, or the quote-unquote female servos. And as far as I'm concerned, these ones are very much gender neutral. They're just servos, they're not male or female, really. We call him he. But yeah, this week was amazing. No, it looks like BB, except it's got lipstick and an apron on. Looks it's dressed like Dexter's mum. And I don't know, it's not a good look. What I should do, while he's building that, I'm just gonna quickly have a peek on Mod The Sims. See if there's a better female servo. Female servo. Great. No downloads found. Brilliant. Servo. I mean, there's all sorts of servo mods, but Servette. Modern kimono. Is there a way to just get rid of the flipping... No, none of these look good, man. And half the images aren't loading. Liverpool are hosting Eurovision. Okay. Default replacement servos. You can replace the servos with a suit of armour. Gold servos. Star Wars servos. C-3PO. Oh, what's this? Okay, well. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff happening. Makoto Desktop, the evil scientist, genius, villain guy, been promoted. Sinjin Jith joined the law career. Sephi Jith has been promoted. Billy Bridgeforth, with her crazy hair, has joined the natural scientist career. Emmanuel Luking has been promoted. And something happened with the Dutch guy. Also, in case you've forgotten how servos are made, you basically just get a big cube of metal, whack it with a spanner, and tighten some flathead screws on it, which don't exist. And there you go, that's how you do it. And it's very easy. Anyone can do it, just with a small, like, half-meter cube. Right. Today at school, Baked Potato is asked to decide which instrument he would like to play for music class. The cello or the trumpet? Which would Baked Potato like to learn how to play? Cello, similar to violin, right? So he's already played the violin at home. Would that not be a good choice? Or should he go for something totally different? Cello, says Otto. Any advances on cello? Any advances at all? Going once? Going twice? I'm taking Simmons's vote as cello. Cello. Always been drawn to the subtle artistry of the cello and takes to it like a cat to a fiddle. His fingers fly over the strings, and everyone is impressed. Baked Potato gains some music and dance enthusiasm. Both horrible to listen to and you don't know how. Yeah. Well. Oh, it's recess time and Brain Empty goes out to play with the other kids when she does something incredible. She wins all the marbles with one fell flick of her finger. Should she take them all? Or go communist on it? Capitalist or communist, basically. Take them all or distribute them. Skewed says, take them all. We're going to take it all. Beano says, take them all. Any advances on take them all? Any at all? Going once? Going twice? Take them all. Brain Empty's not going to dilute this most excellent of victories by giving away her winnings. She begins to pocket the marbles, only to realise recess is over and she needs to get back inside. As Brain Empty runs inside, her pockets rip and marbles spill all over the place. The rest of the school laughs at Brain Empty's misfortune, and she loses some games enthusiasm. Yeah, rip. Oh well. Kids learn, but what's happening? Oh! Somebody's stolen a newspaper. Asia Ramaswamy has stolen a newspaper, and the game decided it wanted to tell me that via a very useful camera. And I was concerned because when we were upstairs, it was pointing at Borge. I thought Borge was going to keel over and die, but thankfully not. He has plenty of food. Yeah, the marbles don't go well. I think next time I need to distribute them.
You done got a good deal, son. Now scram before I figure out how good a deal you got.
Thank you, Karen. Also, good evening. 19 months. That is such a long time. I'm always impressed by the big numbers that come out, and yours is no exception. 19 months is extremely generous, so thank you. I may be impressed. Skewed sees it as a challenge. I think it's Skewed that the longest subscriber. I think he is, isn't he? But, and I appreciate that just the same. A challenge that you cannot be beat on unless you decide to stop subscribing. And I hope that never happens. Well, yeah, but I haven't been streaming for 10 years, have I? I've only been streaming for 6. Can you imagine if I had a 6-year subscriber? Good lordy be. Well, actually, no. I think Skewed... Oh no, not games again. Well, games is really easy to do, so whatever. But, yeah, games is so boring. Anyway. I think Skewed subscribed at the first possible opportunity he could have subscribed, so it's not possible to have subscribed any longer. Also, not necessarily. I mean, somebody would have to know to close the account and stop the renewal. It might not be a priority, so who knows? Skewed's death may seal the deal. It wouldn't. The messages wouldn't come up because he wouldn't be there to click the thing. Banks log upon death. Ah. Do they have to know? No, let's not think about this any further. It's making me sad. I don't want to kill Skewed. Oh gosh, the headmaster's here. Right, what's happening? Oh, have you got a sick day? Yeah, I've got a sick day. You can take a day off work, is right. Okay, Marsha, your cooking is suck. Yam Yam, you're in a good position to sort this out. BB's still making a robot. Marsha, get out the bath while Yam Yam is greeting the headmaster. And then Marsha's going to come down and give him the tour. Oh, there's homework on the floor. Let's just move that out of the way. Actually, whose homework is that? Find out. Somebody's homework is there, and somebody's homework is there. Right, baked potato. For crying out loud. Nope. Macro homework. Macro homework. Right, Marsha, head downstairs if you could be so kind. Okay, entertain, give tour. Yam Yam. Have you got anything exotic in your inventory? No, you haven't. What, Simmons? What are we guessing? You're Humphrey? Is it time for a Simmons supper? I've missed this. Come on then. What we got? Right, let's have a think. Let's have a think. What would the comeback Simmons supper? Because we haven't had one for ages, and it's been a long time since we had to guess what the supper was going to be. So it has got to be miniature pork pies. That's on the list. I reckon a Whisper Gold. What else? What else goes in the Simmons supper? A few Twiglets. Yeah, I'm thinking a few Twiglets and a sausage roll in addition to the pork pies. Do you think? Sure. Okay. Well, it is Simmons, and maybe some leftovers of some description. Yeah, I'm thinking. What was it you made the other day? I'll just have to look in footages and find out. It won't be scallops, you'll have finished them by now. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Don't know if there's much left over. Well, I'm gonna still say leftovers. Leftover something. That's my guess. That's Simmons' supper. By my estimate. Okay. Can we serve... Well, we can serve bass with squash. Sweet. Some side... Do you reckon a side salad? I don't think he's going for a side salad tonight. So he's usually impressed by the foyer, isn't he? This guy's seen this house millions of times. We still need to give him a tour. Where's he going? Okay, he's impressed. Show him the room. Yep, he's a fan of that one. The cheese room, I think, is always a good go-to. He's impressed by the chicken salsa. And which other room? Did he like this room? Did he like the sort of sports and games room? Oh, Brain Empty's gonna grow up soon. Show him this room. Can't remember if he was impressed. Total carnage! Yeah, I think he is. Thanks for the tour. Oh, I'm so sorry I talked over the sound alert. I think it's quite loud anyway, but thank you for that. Hang on. Total carnage! There we go. Okay. Flirt. Schmooze about school. Stick the telly on, yeah, good idea. The sound alerts are already turned down quite significantly. Oh, you got a thingy. Okay, sure. Right. Does he have to call for dinner? Oh, entertain, call for dinner. There we go. Oh, and we got some schmooze plates. Oh well, this is gonna be a winner. Which plate is he going for? That one. Okay, let's sit across from him. Engage him in some chitter chatter. You're still making the robot. You're doing your homework. You're also doing your homework. Yeah, I want to put this in the freezer. The fridge. I hope he finishes his meal this time. If you recall, last time I think he left it half eaten. There he goes, 133. Wonder what the high score is on the Headmaster scenario. Good album, Simmons. Hooray! Baked potato and Brain Empty just got into private school. Fantastic. Okay, would you care to put away the leftovers? Sure, put the half-eaten one away as well. No, I guess you can't. No, you can't do anything with that. Is it because he's gonna clean it up? No? Oh, is he gonna go eat it? Sure, okay. Oops. Doesn't do to leave it to waste. No, she's gonna go with that. Well, she's full of wow, we've got loads of new faces tonight. Welcome to the stream, Jess May Zox 18. How are you doing? Welcome to the madhouse. Oh, did she relax? Naked? What? That's a thing? Or were they going to do a thing? Was that the plan? I don't know. Well, anyway, she's got studying to do. Mechanical. Not too good. Oh, we don't like that. Hopefully that will change by the end of this stream. You can get the headmaster drunk. Fantastic. You can give him a coffee. Well, I suppose it makes sense giving him a coffee. It's like a tradesman coming along and giving them a cuppa. Makes sense. Oh no, it's not it's not that, is it? It's not that there virus, is it? I hope not, anyway. Right. Well, just to explain what's going on here in the best possible way. Random Legacy Challenge. So we've got to survive 10 generations of Sims with a lot of random stuff going on. So random names, random jobs, random personalities, etc. And we've just got to go from there. Started out with nothing, and we are now, well, in this madhouse. In the weird layout. Beyond that, you're just going to have to pick it up as we go, because there's a lot of things that are impossible to explain. Cold and sick bug. Oh dear. Well, I hope it's nothing too serious, and I hope that at least we can make your evening that little bit more enjoyable. That is the whole goal of this stream. And you are very welcome. Anyway, what was I doing? Mechanical, I believe she needed mechanical. We also have 1,000,001 mods installed, so that changes a lot of things. Mostly quality of life, well, I say that. Some quality of life. And many, many gigabytes of buy mode and build mode stuff. Yeah, it's quite a heavy mod folder I have. We also have a robot. Nobody guessed your supper correctly. Okay, come on, lay it on us. Lay it on us, let's hear it. Oh. It's above. Oh, okay, sorry. I missed that bit because I was busy, you know, talking to our new friend. I don't know if you noticed. Why don't you say hi as well? Okay. Strawberries and blueberries with a creme caramel, a cinnamon bun, and a Ritter Sport salted caramel to nibble on during the evening. Sounds pretty good. Cinnamon bun. I like the sound of that. Ooh, best friends! Hooray! You be careful, I don't want you getting bitten by the cat. Why don't you just turn off that television set and go and do something less boring instead? I know what you can try and do! Where is it? There it is! Continue baking! Let's see if we can finish this bun that somebody started making. Gave up on halfway through. We've not had any bun mishaps yet with these two. That could change. Will very likely change. Oh, hang on. Ghost, come on. Oh. BB used a day of paid vacation? Yeah, no bother. No bother, that's what we wanted. So, since we have had quite a few new faces, just a question to anybody. Question to the floor. Experience with Sims 2 or experience with Sims in general? I'd be interested to hear it, because we've had quite a few people who, well, a lot of people have come along and stopped by, a lot of the new people. Really big fans of The Sims 2, which I guess would be understandable if they're watching a Sims 2 stream. Sims 2, 3 and 4. Ooh. Yes, I mean, yeah, when I say new faces, not necessarily new to the stream, but maybe they've been lurking. Which is totally fine. I insist that lurking is totally fine. See, I've played 2, 3, and 4. 4 more so than 3. I didn't play much of 3 at all because, well, I've mentioned on the stream before, when 3 was new, I didn't have a machine that could really run it all that well. And I've not really tried it since. So I don't know, maybe I think it'd be worth a go, worth giving it another go, but I was never a fan of the aesthetic. I just never liked the way it looked. Which is a shame because creator style, fantastic. Oh my goodness, is Grassy looking at the camera? No, don't think she is looking at the ghost. Can't tease her. But Sims 4 I played quite a bit of and I didn't like that either. Sims 4 seemed really limited compared to this game. I spent the whole time wishing I was playing The Sims 2. But this one, I've been playing this since launch, so I will forever wheel that fact out. And again, my computer at the time was not good enough to play The Sims 2. And I persevered anyway, and somehow managed it. I think I had to faff around a lot because I had that old you know, that bug where everything flashes blue. I had that on one of my laptops, and actually the first computer I played it on, it may have run slowly, but it ran. No. Basically, me and this series have a long history, but I've not really played much of The Sims 1. Not enough to have an opinion on it. I would like to try it, but it's getting a machine that it'll run on. And just for the sake of clarity, we don't just play The Sims here. We play all sorts. Mondays we play lots of different games. When this challenge is done, we're going to be playing, I think the next game is Castlevania, yeah, on the NES. So that should be cool. First Monday of every month, it's XCOM Mondays, if you're a fan of XCOM, which also uses simoleons, so it's set in the same universe. Not really. And there is, in fact, a stream on Halloween. If you can guess what we're going to be playing, then I'll be very impressed. Actually, I won't be. You can probably guess. Is there any Sims 2 challenge you will try one day? I want to try a Breed Out the Weird. I've seen lots of Breed Out the Weird challenges for The Sims 4, and the genetics just aren't robust enough for it to be very interesting. Basically, you get half a face, and then another half of a face, and you're done. Whereas this, my god, we got some weird flipping faces from this machine here, so yeah, I'm interested to see what it'll look like, considering the genetics in this are so much more variable and flexible. Stay in bed. You're still sleeping. Oh, it's a ghost. Is that why she keeps getting up? Because stupid ghosts. And maybe I'll try a speedrun sometime, but that's not going to be for a while. I think we're all going to be simmed out by the time this challenge is done. And My Sims... Oh boy, My Sims. I watched Weather play it. It was not a good time. I do not think that there is any value in playing My Sims. Oh yes, the inverted, yeah, the tiny nose. Yeah, that was bad news. Thankfully Linda was okay third time. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't good. In fact, I don't really know why I still have it, because it's not... I guess just because I've earned it. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, that machine. It's very useful for breed out the weird challenges, but... Just, oh well, in case the name isn't self-explanatory enough, the idea of such a challenge is start with a really ridiculous-looking sim with a very strange face, and see how long it takes you to get a normal-looking sim. Judging by how these things tend to go, it'll probably take you flipping ages. But it seems like an interesting and fun and amusing challenge, so I'm gonna do it. May not do it as a stream though. I'm thinking that might be.
You want to pack the crisps off? Aye, salt and vinegar. Right, well, we're going to need them. It says, I'll put that on.
A YouTube job. Just because you don't really need to see all the in-between bits, do you? In fact, do I even need to record it? Because everything would just be me playing The Sims 2. Normally, because there's nothing to the challenge other than the offspring and the genetics. The rest of it's just normal Sims 2, so I don't see that there'd be a massive amount of point even recording it. So maybe it'll just be something fun for the Discord or a blog post on my website. Ooh, oh well, it's set in 2004. It's an old game, so it's period appropriate. Maybe I'll write the blog on my Windows XP computer. A blog, I know. My site does run WordPress, although it's not really set up for blogging. I think I probably need to rethink how it looks, because I do have a few articles on there, but they're kind of just there, you know. Post an MSN group chat. Hey, there's a thing. Have you ever heard of Escargot chat? I'll just stick a link in the old chatty chat. Escargot.chat, I think that's right. It is a snail. It's... I don't know how they've done it, but it's MSN for the modern era. Yeah. Might be something worth making a little video on, like the history of MSN or something. That'd be cool. Because I did like MSN. It was a very good piece of software. Much better than Skype will ever be. Good times, good times. As soon as you log onto your computer. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. In fact... Hang on, where are we? Hang on, I can do this properly. Oh no, my headset's nearly out of battery. Ooh, that's fine, we're finishing in 10 minutes anyway. It's all good. Hang on. This is going to be worth it, trust me. I think it's this one. Is this the one? Yay! It's really quiet. It's still really quiet, but you get the idea. Hopefully you can hear it. Do I need to implement nudge somehow? Burp. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was saying. As soon as you log onto your computer, immediately it's like... and that was computing in 2006. I would struggle to remember all the convoluted ways we managed to shorten text on MSN, and for no reason, because we had full-size keyboards. It wasn't like we were dealing with T9 on a mobile phone, you know. CYA, that was one. CYA L8R. But the best thing about MSN, it made us all we were able to read through all the crazy emoticons that we all had. And that's the bit that blows my mind a little bit with MSN. Because you'd invariably have somebody who had a different emoticon mapped to nearly every letter on the keyboard. And so they'd just type a sentence and it'd be all emoticon. And I just say, how did we read that? I'm not even exaggerating. I can specifically remember a bunch of emoticons that were like gifs of keyboard keys being pressed down. All the different letters on. Oh! Don't want to sell. We're not selling AA. Yeah, that was good. Also, just a quick thing. We are going to be finishing very soon, but we need to see AA. Should we initialize it as male/generic servo with no exciting features, but actually looks kind of cool? Or do we initialize it as a female and it's got a stupid pink apron on and drawn on lipstick and it just looks flipping awful? Considering that BB's original partner was male. I mean, you say that, but when you see the female servo, you'll think twice. Seriously, it's not a good look. I mean, I will defer. I will defer to the crowd here. We need a decision though. Should I put another poll up on straw poll? Let's do that. Why not? Why not? Strawpoll.com. Multiple choice. We're gonna have unlimited votes per user. And set end date to be today at 2200. All right. Share. Go for it. In the meantime, we'll have let BB have a bit of a sleep. He's been very busy all day. Play with Fluffkins? Well, that could be arranged. Praise for not scratching the furniture. And play Cat Teaser. Because, Simmons, it isn't an option. It's long and short of it. I wish it was. Well, there's only 3 votes so far, and don't forget you do have unlimited votes. You know, just saying. Yeah, I know. I set myself up to fail there, didn't I? Well, This is the random legacy challenge and I'm not allowed to decide. Even though I decided for BB, but who cares? Be friends with Richard. Theo is getting married to Blathers. Yeah, okay, I'll see where this is going. Don't even need to wait until 10 o'clock, do I? Unless somebody is able to swing it the other way. But I do not see that being... I do not see that happening. Bye. Oh, well. Yeah. Screw it. Oh, hold on. 2 votes. 3 votes. Oh, hold on now. Hold on now. What's happening? Simmons wants to keep it running until 10. What's happening now? Oh, well, that was a long phone call. Crikey. Maybe do some potting. Oh dear. I still don't see this going the other way. Seriously, I don't. 17 votes versus 220. Ooh. Can she do the teleprompter or is she too short? Oh no, she can do the teleprompter. Play! Play with it. Oh. Okay, well, you've got 3 minutes. Let's see what happens. This could be a surprisingly close run. Because I do see the red portion of the pie growing. I wonder which is more efficient now, the executor or the teleprompter. I wonder which one is faster. Knowing which one is faster would be very useful to know for potential max skill speedrun, actual doing it properly. And the other interesting thing about that, just to go back to it, I'm finding it a fascinating thought experiment more than anything, but Epic mentioned that speedrun earlier, that quote-unquote speedrun, that just spawned the sim in a house full of fruit juice. And I don't see that as being viable at all on without just having it handed to you, basically. If you were doing it from scratch, then getting fruit juice is not going to be a good idea, because to get eggplants, and to get mouth-watering eggplants in particular, you will need to spend literally all your time gardening. So it's going to be super, super slow. You need to get the talent badges. So, oh wow, it stopped at exactly 1,000 votes. That's pretty good. That's very impressive. But unfortunately, a female has won. Whoa! This seems dangerous. Guys, you're in a greenhouse. People in glass houses shouldn't throw kids. Anyway. Initialize as female. Here we are. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, did I already get a mod to change the female servos. Oh, perfect. Oh, well, I'm not too bothered then. Great. So, actually, that doesn't look too bad, does it? The only difference is she's got big eyelashes and a bow on her antenna. Cool. Wasn't so bad after all. It looks awful, though. Genuinely. There's a reason why I changed it. It's not so bad. Oh, okay. So I better remove that then. It wasn't impressive. It's just because you ran out of votes. Great. We ran out of ballot papers. Oh well. There's AA and there's BB. How exciting. Well, let's be friends. Yay. Oh, so they're already friends. I suppose that makes sense. And that... Actually, what... She's knowledge as well. She wants a job. She's the best at everything. She doesn't have a one true hobby yet. Personality, is that? Okay, they're both the same. Interests? Oh, they're totally different. Cool. Okay. Great stuff. What we should do before we finish. Just get her to get some left. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Time extension.
However skewed, I just want to repeat emphatically, my headset is nearly out of battery. So... that may be a problem. I'll have to find a long USB-C cable and plug it into my desk, I suppose. I'll do that now. Sure, why don't you have that? Oh, she wants to be friends with A. Get Otto to connect hers. I mean, yeah, but I could also just plug it in. That's fine. Okay. I will have to sort of lean over a bit and play from over here. Oh no, too late. I've already accepted it, Scoot. It's happening. Poor Otto's got to stay up with me. Yeah, we will only do the one though because Otto is very tired. Yeah. I don't want to keep her up by being loud. So we will just do the one. Anyway, how was... You can't get AA to show up in the tree. Connie's got an hoodie. Fabulous. Right, take picture. Normal or goofy? We've got to do goofy. Gotta. Hi, Connie. Show us your hoodie. Well, this is going to be a great picture, isn't it? By a train set. Where can I put this picture? I should put it in their room, actually. No. There they are. Beautiful. Okay. Should tell them to go sleep in that bed as well, and then she knows it's hers. Good thing they had a double bed. Oh, dear diary, today I made a new best friend. Good old BB. Giant eyeball. What's your lifetime want? Interesting. Paranormal. That would require us to roll the paranormal career. It would be nice. Yeah, I do wish I could do that, but it is really against the rules, and we're already bending the rules a little bit by giving a servo a job in the first place. And maybe, well, does she get a job? Seems unfair, considering BB is raking in the millions. Oh, she's going straight for the exercise bike. Brilliant. Come on, then, let's do some socialising between the bots. Oh no, BB's gonna be going to work soon. No. Marsha, are you okay? You just seem to have got carried away on the piano there. Whee! Dad's home.
Susie.
It is overtime, yeah.
Tiga tiga.
Overtime time. Absolute zero. Rock bottom. Right. Should we give this another try? No, not free. Skewed's paid for it. Come on then, let's give this another try. Let's see if Marsha's up for it. She's on the toilet, but it's fine. Come on. Come on, let's have a good marriage now. Let's not run away at the altar again. Oh yeah, I forgot about this weird dress. What? Why has this tuxedo got like a seam? What's that about? Why does it look like trackies? Very strange. Come on. Come on, come on. Looks good. Ah. Hooray! Boom! Still, the kids don't change names. Look at that, proper little bridesmaid dress, that isn't it? He's not got dressed up though. Come on, baked potato. Hey, where you going? A lounge? No, let's get some food on. Come on. Hooray! Marriaged. Oh! It's raining. Should we put some chairs here? So we can have a wedding breakfast? In the pouring rain.
Hooray!
No, not a pine cone. I'm sure there's some, like... Hang on, what chairs did I use over here? Oh, well, they're not really suitable. I want the...
Hooray!
I'm sure there's a chair with, like, drapes on it. Use the barrel chair. Have I just made it up?
Hooray!
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, should it be either side? That'd be a bit better, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's do that. Do it that way. You gonna have some wedding breakfast of jelly?
Hooray!
Skew's just on a murder spree. And then we need some decoration in the middle, like some flowers or something. Yeah. Flowers. Bucket of flowers, yeah. Kinda want the little bucket of flowers. Still a bit big, isn't it? A green saucepan, exactly. Ow! Oh gosh, skewed, that's cruel.
Hooray!
This seems like the way to go, this little flowery thing. Yeah, that's not good, that's I think that's the most painful one I've come up with. Oh my god, skewed, stop killing everyone! Huh. Stream had a bit of a hiccup there. I don't know what happened. I dropped some frames. I think skewed is killing the stream.
Hooray!
What's going on? I want to see the plain old kill command used a bit more because I've written a lot of things for it and nobody uses it.
Hooray!
I think Skewed calls it a rugby tackle, but what it was actually a big old hug. No! No! You're not going to be an upper class twit of the year. Oh, I need some more food. Oh dear. Well, that's one way to go. Hey, that's relevant nearly. It will be in a couple of months. It's from Home Alone. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Simmons. Ah, well, we can sort that out. Don't you worry. Brain Empty will grow up. Oh my goodness, it's a day of celebrations. Let's do the thing. Birdseye. Wang wang. Captain on deck. Okay. You've arrived to witness Brain Empty's birthday. That's perfect. Oh, she's having some jelly apparently. That's a good start. Huang! Huang! There you go, is that better? Oh, did it? Oh. Well, am I wrong? Was that an incorrect statement? How you doing, Birdseye? How's today treated you? Tired? Ah, no. No. Not on purpose. I'm sure Skewed will be very surprised to hear that I did not do it on purpose. Oh, here we go, Beano camera at the ready. Pow! Now that she's a bit older, her face looks more suitable. You know, it looks like it fits better. Oh yes. There's Brain Empty. There she is. She looks normal-ish. Oh, right, here we go. Her turn-ons are glasses and rings, and her turn-off is hats. In a wedding dress. Well, she is in a formal outfit. I need to find out what her everyday outfit is. Right. Here we go, number generator. So, starting from the top and working our way around. Ta-da! Knowledge. By the looks. Yep. 1, 2, 3, knowledge. Let me just check something. Did I? When? Alright, yeah, the turn-offs are different, okay. These two have the same turn-ons and turn-offs. Kind of funny. You don't have any turn-ons and turn-offs. Okay, I'm sure I've seen this exact arrangement already. But I could be wrong. Right! Well, I suppose. I mean, first of all, it's cake time. Oh my goodness, actually, their faces look a bit weird on the little portrait thing, but, you know, it's fine. Stiffy. There you go. What? It's not that exciting, is it? I can imagine you asking it really nonchalant as well. What a time to follow. I guess stiffy is the word that you use to get people to follow. Thank you, Michelle JPEG. Is she just gorging on cake? Oh no, she's cleaning it up now. Oh my goodness, I didn't do anything about the university, did I? Well, I'll sort that out for next time. We won't go straight into university now. Oh, here we go. The stage dive. BB9 is using his incredible musical powers to rock harder than ever before, when the crowd demands a stage dive from their favourite rock god. BB9 would love to perform the stage dive, but he has heard some pretty bad things about rock gods that leapt off the stage, never to be heard from again. Should BB9 leap off the stage into the loving embrace of the crowd, or appease them from the stage with another killer solo? Dive or killer solo? I think we do dive every time, and looks like it's not changing. Connie says leap. Leap! Easy time, fun boy. Go! Oh, there we go. BB9 is a rock god. He fears no adoring fan. We've had this so many times. Starts the back drum set, film when you start, he huffs it, and somehow loads of people manage to carry a several-ton robot. All good. Beginning and end of rock. Concept promoters immediately start paying serious cash. Yeah. 48 bags. Lovely. Yeah, we'll do university next time. I'll see if I can sort it out, because if you recall, I said, and I stand by this, university was too slow before, and now it is too damn fast. And I'm sure we had a sweet spot at some stage where it was like a couple of days per semester. What's this? Are you good? Why don't you go to bed then, you Burke? You have a bed? Make your bed and lie in it. Yeah, I'm sure at one point we had a university of reasonable length, and it was a couple of days per semester. And that was doable. Yeah, thanks for the gender preferences. I don't know why we needed to do that. But now it just seems to be we get half a day to do everything, and I don't know, it's far too fast, and then nothing ends up happening here, does it? And also we need to feed the kitties before leaving for uni. Oh, oi, here we go. Oh wait, no, we've got a different burning tree. Is it currently raining? Could this be a problem? No. It could be a problem. It could actually be a problem, that, because it's not raining. But who's available? Oh, Brain Empty is currently nearest the phone. Call emergency. We should probably call the fire service. No! Whatever you're doing, stop. Stop. Stay away from the fire, Yum Yum. Although, if you don't, then it's one less mouth to feed, so, you know. Could you get any closer? I don't really want him to die of being the fire. That's probably a bad idea. Here comes the fire person. Firefighter, that's the word. You're going to put out the rest of the tree? Ah, there we go. Can we tip the firefighter? There we go. What? You're not tipping the firefighter? You're making the bed. Oh, for crying out loud! I hate the make bed one. Can you tip the firefighter? No, you can't. Also, the firefighter said, please be more careful next time. Not my fault. Shall we get Brain Empty to feed the kitties? Fluffkins needs a couple of noms. A couple of green foods. There you go, Beano. There's her normal outfit. Looks normal. Is Jeepers Creepers quotable? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Hooray!
Oh no, Skewed's still on his murder spree. He's being a serial skewed. No, there is no SFX list. That's probably not a bad idea. Although I'd have to update it manually, and that's boring and rubbish. It's okay, Birdseye. You just have to kill him right back. That seems like a fair exchange to me. Right, where's Grassy? Grassy is in bed. That's not bad.
So he says blah 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 blah. So I says blah 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 blah.
I forgot about that one. That was good. The sound alerts are too loud, aren't they? And they're already significantly turned down. Turn them down even more. Minus 17.
Hooray!
Stop with the carnage. Well, Bad Joke is close to being Boo. Also, the problem is I can't anticipate when the sounds play. Was that okay? Whoever played that one, was the cheesy too loud, or was that a good volume? I want it to be louder than me, but so you can hear it and it doesn't matter too much if I'm talking at the same time. But I also want it to be quiet enough that it's not making your ears bleed. That would be the ideal. How loud was it? You you stole Otto's cheese and blamed it on Otto. Wow. You heard it. Well, I heard it. I mean, I don't want to heard it. I want to know if it was too loud or too quiet. Gosh darn it. Give me an answer.
Hooray!
I should point out the chat sounds are different to the sound alert sounds. They go through a different thingy. So one volume does not affect the other. How can they be fake? See, by the time the sound is played, or by the time I realise the sound is played, I can't see the... Oh, shut up, Skewed. I can't see the waveform. I can't see how high it goes, so I can't really tell how loud it is. Which is why I rely on Simmons. Simmons the Unreliable. Okay, we've got less than a minute left of the stream, so... Everybody, take this opportunity to kill Skewed as much as possible. Kill him. Kill them. Make him dead. Yes.
Hooray!
Oh, flipping it. Birdseye. Oh my goodness, that's a bouncy Wii remote. Pinball moment. Otto is a yam yam. Okay. Poor Simmons isn't getting a chance. Everybody beats him to it. He keeps getting gazumped to the kill command. Right. Oh no! Otto shared some skewed with Simmons. Skewed does not taste good. Everybody's a yam yam tonight. Right. I think it's time to call this a stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was entertaining. And Jess, I hope you're feeling a bit better after that nonsense. And Nick as well, I hope you're feeling a bit better too. Hey! That cookie one, it's supposed to come up with a random number each time. Unless we just happen to land on 993 tridecillion each time, which I find unlikely at best. I'll have to check that one. Okay. Or maybe I meant to do that and I never actually got around to setting it up. No! It's time to find someone to raid. So let's go do that thing. Yes, that sounds like Otto. Oh my god. It's all going a bit wild now. Ooh. Should we go raid Andy? I don't think he's been streaming for a while. So let's
Hooray!
let's go give Andy a raid. He's playing Ghostbusters. I didn't realise the Ghostbusters game was released on PS2. I thought it was a bit late in the day for that. I know it was on the Wii and 360. But I thought PS2... I'm surprised, but apparently it was, and that's what he's playing. So let's go do that thing. But first, how about a song? Thank you all, once again, very, very much. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you to everybody who came along. And I hope you had a good time. I'll leave you with a song. You may remain and kill people or kill yourselves. It's entirely up to you. Thank you and good night.